Hello again. It's been about 15 or 16 days since the last disappointing video update. The LinkedIn post had over 300,000 impressions, 2,000 engagements, and about 600 individual messages via various routes. I'm really sorry I haven't answered all of them. And I'm sorry this is updated scripted again. I don't want to miss anything. Lisa again is with me to show her continued love and support, and the family are all around me in the house. And from today, updates will be on my website, petercowley.org, under the tab 2024 blog. That doesn't send you anything that indicates a new blog post. You have to check yourselves. In terms of positive news and activities, I gave my last public talk to a business club meeting in Rutland, mostly about the book Public Success, Private Grief. I've been seeing a lot of close family and friends, and to name but a few: Alex, Pete, Sue, Paul, Inga, Rajat, Robert, Edie, Margaret, Valerie, Paul Bailey, Ann Fisher, Alex Shea, Faye Holland, Alison Lloyd and her son Paul, and had a really lovely day with Matt and Lise together last week. Lise and I also visited one of my bucket list hotel restaurants, La Manoir au Quatre Saisons, near Oxford. It's a beautiful hotel with a 2-star Michelin restaurant. The service was unbelievable, but unfortunately I was too ill to enjoy most of the multi-course Michelin star food. We nearly came home after the second night at 3 a.m. due to my symptoms. And I've had an onslaught of new symptoms, such as problems with my eyesight, mobility, extreme thirst, decreased nutritional input, and much less energy, as you can probably tell from my voice, but also have less pain due to increased medication, but still very compos-mentis, which is really important to me. We saw the enhanced support team soon after the last update, but were very quickly passed on to palliative care. I had my blood drawn and sent off for a circulating tumour DNA test to determine the new metastases, which my oncologist suspects is small cell lung cancer, which is more difficult to treat. And there was a potential to have a GFR test, which is a more accurate creatinine reading using a radioactive tracer. Last week, I was also facing a decision about whether to have more aggressive chemo treatment, providing I was well enough to have it, which would have been started yesterday, Friday, the 8th. I had a blood test earlier this week to determine this and was called back in very shortly after the appointment, admitted to the hospital via A&E into ICU, and then onto a potassium reducing kidney dialysis machine, and then sent home a couple of days ago. Richard Lucas visited me in Lisbon just before my admission on the Monday. I went in on the Tuesday. People visited me in the hospital, including Maggie, who flew over from Washington, D.C. And as soon as I got out, I was so happy to see Tasha, Alan's widow, and the Labradors, Roxy and Flynn. My liver, possibly with 100+ tumours now, and kidneys are too weak, the reason is still unknown, to have any more chemo. Hence the system rushed me through from the very depths of intensive care to hospice in the home. I'm so grateful for the many dedicated NHS staff that facilitated that. Too many to remember in my befuddled state, but include my oncologist David, my lung cancer specialist nurse Jomar, the ICU consultant Johnny, and the one-to-one overnight day ICU care from Finn Gel and many others. And of course the local hospice and district palliative care teams. Did lots of admin yesterday, including a replacement meeting with my accountants. Funny, I still need to do that to get some of the stuff cleared up, from which I got pulled out of that meeting to go to any on the Tuesday of this week, as my kidney function showed me close to a fatal heart attack, or fatal event at least. Lots of friends and health visitors visited me. The most important, of course, being my at-home hospice team of Lise, my son Matt, and Lisa's 2 daughters, Catherine and Miri, who are running the house and health journey. Medications, food, dressing, removing the dialysis machine has led to a continuous flow of subcutaneous fluid. Nothing unusual there, but it needs dressing often. And then today I'm breaking my sobriety, which turns out, with my fascination for numbers, to be that I've had exactly 9,000 days of sobriety yesterday. It was 9,001 today. Vintage champagne is my choice, a clean drink with very few nasties such as aldehydes. And we're having a buffet lunch where we can nibble and play games with fun and laughter, a sort of living wake. I'm told that the organ failure will lead to me sleeping more and more and having the painkillers increased, so that my end should be peaceful and dignified. I'm so happy to have so many loved ones around me, to have had an extensively fun life, that I've grown from traumas and tragedies, and I've used data to predict my end, hence packed in so much in the thousand or so truly excellent days between cancer diagnosis and the symptoms getting worse this summer. My summer 2023 500-day plan, which you may have heard of, will have been accurate within a few weeks, allowing me to prioritize my life. I'm a numbers geek to the very end.